with. Don't forget that you can watch the recording of the stream if you miss it and to skip the boring parts by going forwards throughout the video. Multi-streaming with. Don't
All right, let's get started. No Guyver today. Let's see. You know, I'm gonna put a little speed up on this sword. You know, I'm not gonna do the, I don't know. I'm not gonna do the heavy attack focus anymore. Let's see, critical. $160 critical. 120 critical. Critical damage. 40% attack speed, I like that. Yeah, just leave it like that. That's fine. Not the best.
D.
Hey, what's up, Sam?
Crew, pressure within catalytic arteries has been optimized.
Hello. I always get a little jittery going into the void. Keep thinking I'm gonna see
Forgot to check my intrinsics.
Literally need to do 2 more rounds of SP circuit and I'm done, and everyone left Peepo sad.
Steel path, okay. I'll tell you why I stopped grinding that. I got the Dread Kunai in Karnan, and I went to upgrade it, and they want Pathos clamps. They want you to kill the worm over and over again, and I said, fuck that. I'm not gonna do that. Actually, since you're a more experienced player, you tell me, is every Incarnon weapon require Pathos clamps?
Well, yeah, you need to kill the worm 81 times on normal to get every Incarnon.
Okay, so in order to get Incarnons, you need to...
And every drifter melee.
Okay, so basically you need Pathos clamps to do anything in Karnan? Is that what you're telling me?
From Duvirai, yes.
Then I'm not getting Karnan. Maybe, can you trade them? Can you trade?
For the Zuriman in Karnans, no.
Can you, what do you mean a Zuriman in Karnan?
Don't think so. Most materials you can't trade.
No. What I'm talking about is every single Incarnon. It's every single Incarnon, every single one, in order to...
Zuriman has the stuff like Fenmer and Laodum which count as Incarnon too.
But I didn't see that though. Hold on.
Which don't require the Pathos clamps. Caballero has them.
Yeah, that's... So you're saying that I can get Incarnon weapons that do not require Pathos clamps. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I gotta find out which one.
Only the Duvirai Incarnons require the clamps.
Take a closer look.
I don't know what a
to.
Duviri Incarnon is. I mean, why is Dread a Duviri Incarnon? I got no idea. You know what I mean? Okay, it's none of this stuff. These are not Incarnons. This is Incarnon is the
Feeling creative?
here we go.
They are.
What do you mean?
They're the original Incarnon.
Okay. You know the Steel Path circuit? Am I gonna be able
Every
to?
weapon Caballero sells is a Incarnon.
Okay.
And has a Incarnon form.
Okay. So, can I get weapons that I can do the Incarnon upgrade from the circuits, from the Steel Path circuit? Because this trash is not gonna work for me, dude. I'll tell you this right now.
Yeah.
This bullshit, Pathos clamp, fuck that. I'm not doing that. I'm telling you, I don't like farming. I play like, you know, like for fun or whatever. You're like,
The
hey.
ones from SP circuit require the clamps.
Okay. Then I'm not doing it.
Stay sharp.
Can I get Steel Path circuit
LUL.
Incarnons? Can I get Steel Path circuit Incarnons through trading?
Don't think so.
Alright, then I'm just gonna have to live in hard mode, I guess, because I'm not doing it. It's back.
Wouldn't RLY make sense if you could?
It's okay. I lived through, let me tell you, when COVID happened, okay, I was living life in hard mode, and I had no problem. I mean, I had a problem, but I would tolerate it, okay, just out of principle, okay? Like, I couldn't go anywhere, none of these shops, hey, you know, masks, this and bullshit, and vaccination card and all this bullshit, lost my job, okay, went to get another job, I don't care. If they're gonna do this whole thing about, oh, you can only do it if you, like, fucking grind the worm, I'm not doing it. And what bothers me is, see, I'm really big on narrative, okay? So, for example, when I do the mission of the Forward,
Well, yeah, the entire game is grinding though, P.
sure, but it matters when there's a narrative behind it, okay? Like, you know, when you're gonna go do a defense mission, it's like, oh, there's this Warframe in a pod and you gotta defend it, right? Versus, for example, Alad V. You go to Alad V and then you kill him and then you get some parts and then you're gonna go kill him again. But I'm like, I already killed Alad V. In a narrative sense, in a narrative logic, it doesn't make sense. And it bothers me, dude. It bothers me. So the worm...
V just gets revived 1,500 times even in the lore.
Really? Well, not the worms, though. The worms... Every worm is like a little story, and it ends with the worm. and that's it. Okay? Like, you don't see me playing Vor's Prize 50 times.
The worms 8 least makes sense since the spiral resets.
Yeah, but the story, the story reset, like the lady is saying the same exact thing. She's not even like saying something a little bit different. And it's not clear that it resets because at the end, Dominus Thrax is like, oh, I have a headache.
Well, you do die the same way every time in the quest.
But I don't, if you, well, I mean, no. At the end of it, I don't die. I go into the, whatever. I go into the portal to the Undercroft. Not the Undercroft, but
or
like...
it's implied that you were dying by impalement day after day.
Yeah, but it got interrupted by the, by Ballas's screw-up. When that Lotus's hand fell down, it broke the whole cycle. You know? And at the end of the day, I mean, I know that Dominus Thrax is a little kid from the Zariman, okay, who got, you know, like superpower, super magical, you know, void powers, okay? And it's just like creating this whole thing, you know, because we think Dominus Thrax was a man, and it turns out to be just like a little kid. So at the end of it, he's like, oh, I have a headache, so I know he's creating these worms. Okay, because he can't control his void powers. He's like super duper godlike void powers. Okay. But, okay, like, you don't see me grind the new war. You don't see me grind the sacrifice. I mean, I'll go play it again. As a matter of fact, I was thinking of playing some of those again just for the story, just for the enjoyment. Not because I'm being forced to farm it to get something, you know, in order to keep up with the power creep. So if they don't let people trade, which is fucking ridiculous, okay, and they want to force you to do the worm, then I guess I'll have to live without, you know, without Incarnon weapons then. Without, you know, Steel Path, Circuit, Incarnon weapons.
Realistically, the Incarnon Genesis was added for more variety.
Yeah, but why? Okay, so they're not allowing people to trade it. Why can't I get a Dread Incarnon? I mean, I really don't care much about it. It's just, oh, cool, my first Incarnon weapon. And then it's like, Pathos Clamps, what? Now, I'll do the worm again if, like, say, there's like a newbie. He's like, hey, you know, I want to, you know, do this worm. I need some help.
To get the old ones up to modern day, and that evidently failed, so now Incarnon Genesis is being used to keep them up.
Well, that's what happens when you don't have a very well balanced game. This game is getting eaten up by power creep. You know? So I'm not sure what their solution to that's gonna be, but
Debatable.
I know that the design team is not the one carrying this game. The one carrying this game is like the artists are the one carrying this game. The musicians are the ones carrying this game. Okay. When it comes to the design, actually the design team is the one getting carried. I was just commenting last night. If I go to my railjack, it takes me going to 2 zones to get back to my orbiter. But once in my orbiter, it takes me 1 zone to get back to the railjack. Right now, I can go to the little elevator. Boom, railjack. Once I'm in the railjack, I have to jump to dojo, and then from dojo to orbiter. Just so I can, like, mess around with my weapons. Because for some reason, there's no arsenal in the railjack. There's no arsenal in the dojo. I have to go back to my orbiter. There's arsenals everywhere. There's arsenals in the relay. There's arsenals in the open world.
There is an arsenal in the dojo WDYM.
Really?
P.
Help me find it, because they must have put it somewhere else. They must have put it somewhere else. And if I'm wrong, okay, I'm wrong, and I'll admit
At
it.
least in mine there is one.
Maybe it's like a what? Is it like a special kiosk like this?
See
Look.
if the equipment menu shows it.
Look, I'm in my dojo. Equipment. Right above inventory, it should say arsenal, and it doesn't. Not an inventory.
Oh, or dojo doesn't have the thing for it? Weird.
So let me take care of my intrinsics. So when it comes to design, not very good. Okay. And I just emailed support to
but
see
there is an option for one in the dojo 8
Yeah.
least.
Also, I was thinking of starting a new account and then trading all my stuff to that new account. Okay? Because I want to reset this gunnery. This Phantom Eye, it bothers me so much, dude. I know it's good, okay? It's good because, you know, the guns are going from inside. It allows the gun to, like, go inside the railjack and shoot through the railjack. That's an advantage. But it's just so fucking stupid, dude. I took a look at it from the outside while somebody was doing that and having the gun clip inside the railjack, and it's like a needle in my brain. Like somebody put like a needle and it's just stuck there, and it just bothers me so much. So at a certain point when I get fed up,
Okay, Killua Kappa.
I mean, they won't let me reset this. I messaged support and I'm like, I'll give you money. Just reset my intrinsics. They said no. So on the new account, I'm just gonna do rank 1 and that's it. And I'm gonna lose on all this. I don't care, as long as it doesn't look stupid. As a matter of fact, controller players, from what I read, controller players avoid this one, rank 10. As a matter of fact, they do that. They start a new account, they trade all their stuff to the new account so they can do the thing again, the intrinsics, except for rank 10, because I guess it's like a hassle in controller or something.
Don't forget you'll also lose the MRE XP from not getting those too.
From not
Even
getting...
though MR is worthless past 30p.
What do you mean, MR? What do you mean? Master rank? Oh, you lose the MR XP? I don't care.
Each of those intrinsics gives MR.
Don't care. Don't care. I care more that the gun is clipping through the railjack. That's way more important to me than MR experience or, oh, it's convenient. You can defend the whole railjack with just one gun. I don't care. It looks fucking stupid. Ah, man. Yeah. I'm just waiting to get fed up. Once I'm fed up, I'm gonna start the new account. And it has to be a PC account too, because there's no cross-trading to the platforms. Maybe I'll move to Switch. Maybe from now on I'll do Warframe Switch. $512. Yeah. I'm gonna wait. I want this elite crewmates. Want to start upgrading. Upgrading my crewmates. Okay.
Crew, I am ready.
All right. Next. We were on Neptune. Mamon's Prospect. Actually, isn't Mammon like a Canaanite deity from the Bible that you sacrifice children to? True story. Ah, yes, the railjack. This is so awesome, dude. I left the clan. Let me tell you something. My first clan, the reason that I left it is because they modified the docks.
Shame the railjack is merely a taxi. And nothing more. Hippo sad.
It's not a taxi. What are you talking about?
It is.
No, it isn't. It's an awesome battle cruiser. What are you talking about? You think this is a taxi?
All missions beside one take place inside another ship.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I think that the boarding should have been optional.
Of those are just normal mission layouts.
Yeah. I think it should have been optional. All that stuff. Cloak it. Alright. Let me put up my security team here. Stop. Hold position. Then you. Hold position. Hold. Okay. And then we will put Clem up here. Clem is just a distraction, you know? The guys come in. It's a distraction, you know? Or actually, I should put Clem down here. He could kind of shoot. No, it's okay. I'll put him up here.
Now Clem is the best character in the game. Don't disrespect him like that.
I don't.
Start sticking out.
I don't.